Alrighty, let's dive into the next reading and see who we're reading for. Let's see. Capricorns, let's do guys, because I just did Cancers. So let's dive into a quick Capricorn spread. What is the vibe? Let's roll the dice from your highest teams of love and light. Capricorn energies. This could be a change in your position or maybe reciprocity in your life dynamics, things like that. Okay, tell me more for... Yeah, there's some kind of elevation, Capricorn energies. Now they're saying it's another deck, okay. Capricorn people in placements. Highest teams of love and light for Capricorn energies. Coming out of a state of rest, stagnancy, going towards success. There could be some kind of incoming communication, or you could be extending communication outwards. This could be about a new beginning. Ace of Wands here. Choosing something, coming out of confusion or options. This could be a new position for something long-term, maybe work-related or reciprocity dynamics or something like that. Capricorn energies. There's going to be success, though, with it. It looks like Queen of Swords energy here. Interesting. Being very decisive at this time could be helpful. Somebody might want to work with somebody who has both maybe a masculine here that feels a lot of emotions and wants to communicate something towards a feminine who has air sign qualities or placements, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this person could be quite logical or quick off the wit, quick off the cuff. And they could also have fire sign placements. They might be tempering themselves at this time so that they're not so impulsive, but they could have Aries, Leo, or Sag. Yeah, there could have been like a falling out, or maybe you changed who the people around you were working with. It looks like the masculine is focusing on more independence, especially financially in other ways, with the Knight of Pentacles. It looks like we have a queen that's very much close to becoming an empress, very strong in her power. She's focusing more on the logical side of life as well as finances. There could be a new beginning between this feminine and masculine that might want to, maybe perhaps, but tell us more for Capricorn. Christ. Yeah, maybe somebody wants to make a change about a choice they made in the past for a different decision. It's kind of giving like revising a decision about long-term growth. Could be about letting go of burdens, personal happiness, and investing in something. Maybe changing their belief system or structure around something. Capricorns. You could be dealing with somebody who has Cancer placements, but yeah, there's some kind of healing and long-term happiness. Ten of Cups with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is some kind of new love situation. This could be healing your own relationship to yourself, love yourself. But I see this definitely as potentially a connection with others, definitely. This could be some kind of friend or maybe somebody who is starting a new position or a job or something like that. Anything else for our lovely Capricorn energies? Yep, the Fool here. So this is about that new beginning, that Ace of Cups, the star energy there. This could be a new beginning. In general, we do have the new moon tomorrow. So we're in that last final waning moon phase, right before the next new moon tomorrow. So let's get your actions or advice for your highest timeline. They're like, this is weird. You don't use this deck. Capricorn's advice, actions. Something about timing could be relevant. Also paying attention to your emotions, maybe expressing or reviewing your emotions as well. Interesting. Yeah, somebody could have maybe had a falling out with this Empress energy. This could be the Queen energy here as well. And it looks like there is something here about going towards long-term security with the Ten of Pentacles here, with the Ace of Cups and the Fool. Anything else for your advice? Wow, Elder of Swords, King of Swords energy. I think Cancer got this in their reading. So tell me more. Any other advice for Capricorns? The Fool, go towards the new beginning. Interesting. Well, I guess that's pretty clear cut. Let's get you a Moonology. And then we'll pull a white light. Capricorn people and placements. Take time to breathe out. So you could be doing this, or you could be exiting this phase soon. Disseminating moon. So the moon is preparing to build, right? So tonight's the last portion of that kind of final shedding and letting go. Communication is key. There could be some new communication coming in with new moon in Gemini. We do have the Uranus and Gemini making a square, or a very dynamic and kind of forward momentum aspect with the new moon tomorrow. Squares actually push action, right? It's more so trines and sextiles that are too easy flowing to encourage any kind of dynamism. So there is maybe some kind of inclination to answers tomorrow. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. The answers you need are coming. Interesting. Anything else for Capricorns? Balance, practicality, and spirituality. Full moon in Pisces. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Interesting. Advice for Capricorn people in placements. Oh, shit. Rooted and apples in the reverse. Interesting. So this could have been something very annoying that's now over, because now they've just stopped, running their saws or whatever that they've been doing constantly all day today. So there is something here maybe about coming to the end of a difficult time. But it says, don't be a rotten apple. And this card's reversed. It tells you to be mindful of how you direct your energy towards others. Often someone attacks another out of jealousy or fear. You may be lashing out at someone or something that has nothing to do with them. But throwing someone under the bus always brings negative karma onto yourself tenfold. Evil never wins, and never will you if you attempt to harm someone so that you can get ahead. Know that you can still achieve your dreams without stepping on others, but also know that directing your emotions toward others does not solve your problems. So this could be something in the past. This could be a cycle that you're closing out. We have rooted here as well. Let's see. Grounded connection. We are often told to start with building intuition, which undoubtedly is true. Never underestimate the power of working with spirit, but you need to learn to ground the spiritual information into your physical life. To be flighty is to connect to spirit, but to be rooted is to become a channel for it. So this could be about establishing boundaries, right? You become a vessel that allows the divine intelligence to spread its wisdom on earth. The more familiar word is manifestation. Being grounded is about being present and aware of how things make you feel. You have to feel it in your body. You're being asked to dig in deeper. Maintaining deep roots is how you pull yourself from darkness. It's easy to get grounded or do your spiritual practices when things go well. It's entirely different ballgame when you feel defeated or broken, but the darkest parts of your journey are when you need to be rooted most. The real gift of spiritual commitment is found when you feel like your back's against a wall. Don't give up when times are hard. Instead, find nourishment below the surface. Find your connection to your true self, your ancestors, your guides, and your trust in your instincts. Your situation's not so hard that you can give up. It's a call to surrender to your practice. So this could be about praying for your angels to surround you and give you strength and guidance and help you move forward. The message is amplified. You've also pulled ancestors or crystals and herbs. Anything else for Capricorns? Third harvest. There's something about relaxing. Somebody here could clench their jaw or something like that as well. Or they kind of attempt to maintain control over reality. Though winters might be harsh and gathering up food is hard work, there's a feeling of abundance and pride in getting prepared. Imagine looking at your food stores and seeing a physical representation of your work. Imagine seeing the abundant rewards of planting your seeds and nourishing them as they grow. We're lucky that we no longer have to face the conditions in the modern world. Refrigerators and grocery stores make it easy for us to have food all year long. Perhaps that's why the overall idea of preparation is no longer as important. If you're holding the third harvest, you are being guided to gather up your accomplishments, to celebrate your wins. Take a look at everything you've done and achieve. Make a store of these wins to come back to whenever you feel low or like you failed. The easiest way to attract more abundance is to feel abundant. Having a stockpile of feel-good moments and memories kickstarts you and helps you turn around feelings of lack or stagnation. So this is more about your energy. Whatever you focus on manifests, right? So if you're manifesting on your weaknesses and lack, you are literally empowering the devil, because you're lowering your frequency and you're literally saying that I am not strong enough to connect with God, which you are. That's why you're here. We're all connected to God, and with God you can have anything you want, right? So anyways, voices is there as well, so maybe there's some kind of connection. Let's see. Capricorn people and placements. Yeah, letting go of any and all comparisons to others, realizing your path is your own, and that we all have our own purposes. Follow the spark is here. Anything else for Capricorns? Community. This could be about reaching out to community. Interesting. Soulmate showing itself a little bit. Any last messages for Capricorn energies? Choose love. This could be about, choose love. A life-altering, heartfelt choice, aligned relationships. This card means you're being guided to choose yourself and whatever and whoever reflects your most authentic and loving expression. An important relationship, opportunity to collaborate, or deeply fulfilling connection is acting as a mirror for how you view and value your heart, your time, your growth. Why you make choices is more than the consequences of them. Why you make choices is more than the consequences of them. Interesting. So this could be about like your intention behind your choices. Interesting. Like, what kind of choice are you making? Choices for long-term gains and lovers, or are you looking for something superficial, quick flash in the pan? What's the vibe for the tribe? So let's get you something about alignment as well, chakra alignment maybe, so you can make better choices. Capricorn, this one's popping out. Don't let them use your energy to heal. Okay, somebody else got that too. Anything else for Capricorns? It says cleanse and protect yourself. Anything else for Capricorns? Yeah, it's something about getting spiritually in sync. So maybe you need to pray. You can pray constantly at any time, any moment. Call upon your angels. They can be everywhere at once, Capricorn, and they can help with anything, Capricorn. And you have free will though. So will you allow yourself to do an experiment and see the results of doing that, or will you not? Is the question. Capricorn people and placements. So ask your angels to guide you, protect you. Something about flowers, maybe lilacs, could be relevant, Capricorn. I don't know, I'm hearing Moon River again. I haven't even listened to that song. Moon River. Don't let them use your energy to heal, cleanse, and protect yourself. Had to walk away from people who didn't believe in you. So, yeah. We have being led to your soul purpose. So pay attention to your instincts. Ra is here, so the god Ra. You lost faith in them. We have coming back to lie in your face. I think it was in the reverse, so take it as you will. Stay smart and stealthy. It says you're overwhelmed. Simplify, so that way you can actually see clearly and make better decisions. Study reincarnation, Bardo, Book of the Dead, Tibetan, or just like near-death experiences or reincarnation cases. I remember there's this giant book. There's so many case studies. But basically, this one guy, he had died, and when he was reborn, like 11 years later, or no, it was like a child. It was like a child who was reborn, and he literally remembered his past life where he was murdered and everything, and they found this body and everything. Stop fearing. Yeah, so this is about where you put your energy and where do you have faith over fear, or do you let fear rule your life? It does take practice, but definitely always focus on, if you have God, you have nothing to fear, and you do have God. Making necessary sacrifices. We have clear/cleansing energies to see clearly. Yeah, somebody could just be destroying, distorting, and projecting onto you. They only want you because of your career advancement, so do be careful of people that they're not just, superficially kind of fake around you. Harnessing your power could be important here as well. And we have trying to put you down. Maybe they want to, control you, and a great way to do that is to manipulate you and abuse you. Avoiding someone who is a taker. Yeah, these are people that, for example, always blame you, and that's why that you need to give them everything and they can't give you anything. Stay in your North Node. So you might need to know which house your North Node is in. You can find that on AstroSeek's website with the whole sign house system in the settings. But yeah, you can find the house, and that's an area of your chart where you're going to have a lot of good karma and growth. But it's also usually something unfamiliar, and usually where a lot of people get trapped in their South Node. Well, not always, maybe not nowadays, but these are repetitive past life patterns that keep them in karmic loops and keep them losing, because the South Node is an area that you're supposed to detach from. So if you're focused on it, you will just lose through that house. So for example, if you had your South Node in the second house, that would mean maybe that too much priority on finances could be an area where you're constantly losing and having bad karma because of the wrong focus. Maybe the opposite polarity of the 8th house would be more important, which could be about taking your power back as well, and depending on which zodiac sign your North Node is into. Anyways, reality mirrors you. You're living your dream. Yep, whatever you dream, whatever you conjure, whatever you think, whatever you create, whatever you focus on, whatever you invest in. The universe is the creator, not us. Interesting. I mean, it's both of us. It's both that and. It's like this and that. And we are the creator as well. So there could be something about also like realizing that we are a part of a larger scheme though, and there is destiny at play. Channel energy into personal growth. It says multiple people want your place. Okay, so we have, you can ask for assistance from angels for anything, even help with practical matters. And then we have fear pushes away possibilities. And just because we have destiny doesn't mean that we don't have extra possibilities and avenues and different realities if we say yes or no to certain things. Let them be where they are. And it says Valak could be a demon or spirit with themes relevant to this reading. And it says bringing spiritual love to the center. So this could be about inhaling golden white light from heaven and exhaling that golden energy into your auric field, or pushing black gray energy out through the base of your feet, or maybe imbuing that kind of golden energy on your skin. Your work gets sponsored / endorsed, and we have throwing rocks in front of your path, all blah blah nuisance. Nuisance. They can't hold you back when you're with God. Trying to lower your vibe to make you susceptible to attacks. So this is why your focus is so relevant, following that spark. And it says influencing energy around the world, creating golden reality. So you could be like praying for healing for everybody connected all over the world. And since you are connected with God and God has unlimited power, there's no reason why you can't do that. And then we have insecure, wanted to seem smarter than you. And then we have over here, tried to make you seem irrelevant. Okay, let's get you one of these. Capricorns. Oh, dragon. Wow. Emergence. Maybe we'll read that because it really kind of came out like that. She'd be doing her thing. Okay, dragon. Flying serpents, ancient blame rising high upon a flame, purpose fueled to birth ignite as revelations come to light. So you could be realizing a lot. Maybe there's like divine understandings or downloads as well at this time, because Uranus is making that powerful aspect, right, with that new moon tomorrow. And that new moon is ruled by Mercury, which rules the mind as well. And Uranus and Gemini also rules the mind. Just because I exist in the darkest depths of your imagination doesn't mean I'm not real. So different dimensions, right? Facts and new information come to light. Surprising revelations make you rethink your approach. Authenticity is key right now. Opportunities await as old patterns end. Make a decision. Own up and confess. Be the best version of yourself. Beautiful. The draconian path is one of creation through destruction, connected with Lucifer, Lilith, Tiamat, and Belial. Cast a form of protection before invoking a dragon. I mean, without destruction, we wouldn't have any new growth. To invoke it, place the black candles north and south, and the candles of the dragon's element colors east and west, sitting between the candles. Call upon the dragon to appear on the magical hour of your preferred time. Interesting. 12. So I think Sag was getting that a lot in their reading too. Now is the time to break through barriers and come out of hiding to reveal yourself as the alchemical fire within is ignited. Allow me to purposefully direct my sacred flames to burn through any illusion of fear and negativity. Change is afoot. Well, that's beautiful. I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.